Hey people, what's up? Back with another video. This time, um, we got something different here. I decided, as you can probably see, I decided to launch out and evolve, so to speak. God, that was terrible. So, yeah, we got evolve. I gotta pick these up. I picked these up in the last, maybe last couple of weeks or so. I've been picking maybe a couple of them up from Wrestling Store, and really happy about them. Um, I haven't watched any of them yet, so um, been very busy, man. Being very busy. It's very weird. But I'll get round to watching eventually. But I just thought, thought I'd make this video and let you know about it. So first off, yeah, we have Evolve One. Uh, we have Kota Ibushi versus Davey Richards, which sparked my interest because it's like, wow, Davey Richards versus Kota Ibushi. So the reason why I wanted to get some of these Evolve DVDs is, well, I was watching, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. I was getting ready for, let's put it down. I was getting ready for Darby Allin versus Ethan Page from Dynamite. I was getting ready for their coffin match from Dynamite, and I saw there was a documentary on the YouTube that I saw a document on YouTube that from their previous matches in Evolve. And so I decided, I was like, oh, man, I'm going to watch this documentary. And I got really invested in this 45-minute documentary that it made me excited for their match on Dynamite, which, that was pretty good. So I was like, man, I might have to check some of this Evolve out. And I've seen Evolve, that Wrestling Store had Evolve DVDs before, but it's never got to that point where I was like, okay, I need to get some of these DVDs. So for let's have a look, see what they got, and see if if there's anything that sparks my interest. So, and this is where I got this one. Kota Ibushi versus Davey Richards, and see where we got from. So we have Davey Richards versus Kota Ibushi. We have see if I know any of these names. TJP, I know him. Johnny Gargano versus Chris Dickinson. I think Chris Dickinson's the guy in Ring of Honor now. I think he's part of Extreme Unlimited or something like that. I think it's Brody King's new group. Jimmy Jacobs, know him. Silas Young, yep. Mercedes Martinez, know her. Ricochet, a very young Ricochet. I think he had hair. I think. Chuck Taylor, yep. And Bobby Fish versus Kyle O'Reilly, so that's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, pretty excited about that one. There you go. So that's Evolve One, but mostly looking forward to that match right there, Kota Ibushi versus Davey Richards. That seems pretty cool. Then we have Evolve 6. We have Austin Aries versus Chuck Taylor from the 28th, something of November 2010. So now on this one, we have Chuck Taylor versus Austin Aries. We have Jimmy Jacobs versus Johnny Gargano. We have Ricochet versus Adam Cole. We have Homicide versus Jon Moxley in a relaxed rules match. That's kind of funny. Let's relax. We have the Super Smash Brothers in action. Kyle O'Reilly versus Bobby Fish again. Rich Swann versus AR Fox versus Tony Nese versus Scott Reed in a four-way match. That's probably going to be a very good high-flying match. We have the controversial Drake Younger versus Silas Young. And yeah, so that's another one. Very interested in Austin Aries versus Chuck Taylor. Then we have this one, which I was very interesting because I've never seen these two wrestle before against each other. We have Jon Moxley. We have Evolve 7, Jon Moxley versus Austin Aries. Or, as it calls on the side, Aries versus Moxley. So, we have Jon Moxley versus Austin Aries, Akira Tozawa versus Chuck Taylor, AR Fox versus Rich Swann, Sami Callihan versus Zack Sabre Jr., Jigsaw and Frightmare versus Jason Gory and Facade. Then we have John Davies versus Johnny Gargano, the Battle of the Johns. We have Tony Nese versus Silas Young. We have Shima Axon versus Jimmy Jacobs, and a Rebby Sky. Wow, I didn't even know that. So yeah, that's Evolve 7. Then we have the ones I recently got, last couple of days. We have Evolve 11. We have Sami Callihan versus Dave Finlay. I like the cover of that one. Just basic thing, but it's, I like that cover. Yeah, we have Al Generico on that one too. We have Dave Finlay versus Sami Callihan. We have Low Ki versus Al Generico. We have Caleb Conley versus Adam Page. Johnny Gargano versus Chuck Taylor versus Samuel Del Sol, who is the Kalisto in WWE. We have John Silver versus Alex Reynolds. They're in the Dark Order now at AEW. Mike Rollins versus Ashley Six. Josh Alexander versus Mike Mahan. It's pretty cool. Drew Gulak versus the Super Smash Brothers. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Big fan. This is my reason for getting some of these DVDs is because I want to see, the talent before they became, major names like a Callahan and AR Fox, who was Dante Fox and Lucha Underground stuff. So I want to see where they're thinking also. Anyway, and then also we got Evolve 12, which is my final one. So we have AR Fox versus Sami Callihan. We have Ricochet versus Al Generico. We have Johnny Gargano and Samurai Del Sol versus Chuck Taylor and Silas Young. Dave Finlay versus John Davis. Low Ki versus Jigsaw. Alex Reynolds versus Mike Cruz. Caleb Conley versus Adam Page versus Jake Manning. Yeah, so yeah, pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I got my Evolve collection. I'm going to continue getting some of these, getting some more Evolve DVDs and, seeing the future and stuff, and seeing how they developed and how they became the talents they are today, and continuing to evolve, supposedly. I know WWE has brought Evolve now, and so it's just, just pretty cool to have these, these collections of matches that I never thought I'd see, like Aries versus Moxley, Finlay versus Sami Callihan, Al Generico versus Ricochet. So yeah, so there you go, guys. That's my my pickup video for today, and possibly another one coming tomorrow. Possibly another pickup video coming tomorrow. Possibly, if I can, if I get my thumb out, if I get my thumb out and do the video. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. And I'm out. Have a nice day. Bye bye.